While many pets are enjoying being pampered during lockdown as their owners are always home, the financial strain of the pandemic has forced some families to give up their beloved animals. And as people seek a cure for their COVID-induced loneliness, the demand for dogs, cats, budgies and even snakes has rocketed. However, after the Prime Minister's announcement last week, many people who are currently working from home plan on returning to their workplaces in the coming months. I spoke to Diane Armour, a homing and welfare assistant at the Gildersome Adoption Centre for the UK charity Cats Protection, to discuss the impact this will have on our furry friends.
I just hope people can stagger going back to the normal workplace, because pets have got used to having us at home and being here all the time. And I know, because I'm working from home at the moment most of the time, but going to the centre, maybe once every couple of weeks. And I think my cats are going to really notice the difference when I suddenly am out every day, at work. Obviously, we're doing hands-free homing at the moment, where we are doing everything via email and calling people. So we've got to be really careful to make sure that people are committed to adopting cats for the long term, because it is for life. A cat can live 20 years, so it is a serious thing to take on. And we're trying to avoid that when people are going back to work, that they're not returning cats. I think, to be honest, it's going to be more of a problem for people like the Dogs Trust, potentially, because obviously cats are quite independent, so even when people go back to work, cats are okay, whereas dogs, when people are getting up in winter and having to walk dogs in the morning, then potentially they're the ones that potentially could be returned.
And as we approach the kitten season, it's likely that a lot more kittens will need rehoming this year than usual, as a result of veterinary procedures not being carried out in the first lockdown. Diane explains how Cat Protection can help with the neutering of both male and female cats.
If they can't afford it, people on low incomes or on benefits or students. We actually had a call today from some students who've taken in a kitten that they were wanting to get neutered. So we do have a neutering helpline if people want to get help with that. It's 03000121212. It's our national number. Just explain the circumstances, and they should be able to get a voucher to help pay towards the cost of getting the cat neutered.
I also got in touch with Michael from Northallerton, who adopted 3 cats from Cats Protection a couple of years ago, to see how him and his feline friends are coping with the current lockdown.
Over the past months, my wife and I have been working from home, and it's been quite a pleasure, actually, because we've been looking after the cats a bit more because we've had our undivided attention. I'm going to be a bit worried when we do go eventually back to work, because I think they might find it a bit strange, but hopefully, given some time, they should adapt back into their normal routine, and it won't be such a bad thing.
Despite Michael and his cats enjoying lockdown, some people aren't coping so well with their pets in the current climate, and the Dogs Trust are encouraging people to seek advice if they feel they can no longer care for their pet.